after Godzilla Minus One releases, there will have been 35 total live-action movies in the franchise. Surprisingly, rarely has Godzilla appeared as a terrifying menace to humanity, and while there's no denying that the good guy or anti-hero takes on the king of the monsters have their place in the franchise, it just seems to me like the more intense, nerve-wracking additions to the series are the ones that tend to stand out the most and last the test of time. There is a reason why the first Godzilla movie is still considered to many to be the best in the entire series, even with its age. Godzilla Minus One's trailer has already got people talking about how it may be the most frightening Godzilla ever made, before they have even watched the movie. And I'm gonna do my best to tell you why in this video. Everything about the trailer, the effects, music, sound design, and overall structure of the trailer was strategically designed in a way to entice you all, the viewers, with fear. I don't know how you guys feel, but the trailer really reminded me of how older movie trailers used to be made. They showed just enough to give you the vibe of the film and lure you into watching it without doing what a lot of newer movies do, and where they pretty much show you lots of the good parts of the movies in hopes of just showing you, hey, this looks cool, right? Come watch it, please. Godzilla Minus One teases us, makes us want to learn more about it. Good job, Toho. Everyone, this is Jacob. Welcome to Dangerville, and let's get to it. One of MonsterVerse Godzilla's best selling points just so happens to also be something that makes his movies not as intimidating as you think they would be. Care to take a guess? His massive size. Not saying his Titan-like qualities are a bad thing by any means. He is still frightening in a we are ants and he is a god sort of way. But his uber size and stature makes him less capable of having those intense and scary interactions with the humans around him. There's a reason why Skull Island is still considered by many to be the scariest movie in the MonsterVerse, thanks to the monsters on the island being a size in which allows them to hunt and kill the stranded humans on the island in brutal and terrifying ways. For MonsterVerse Godzilla, just make sure you get well out of his way and you should be good. He's not coming for you after all. And you can use this same argument for any of the larger G-men over the years. In most cases, it seems the more frightening Godzilla movies are the ones with smaller takes on the atomic reptile, and Godzilla Minus One is once again taking this approach. Stomp that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let me know how excited you are for this new Godzilla movie in the comments. Now, why would a smaller Godzilla be more scary than a larger one? Well, have you ever stumbled across a mouse or any creature that's smaller than your hand, but bigger than your fingernail? Usually, you end up squalling like a ring wraith, and the little critter scurries off like a bat out of hell trying to escape. Sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? To those little creatures, you are the kaiju. You're large enough to them to be severely imposing, but not too large in a sense that they think you might not be able to notice them. In short, they know you are focusing on them, so they get out of the potentially dangerous situation as fast as they can. Now, this same reaction may be comparable to what we are going to see in Godzilla Minus One. The trailer makes sure you understand that Godzilla in this new story is there to hunt the humans down and destroy them. Much of the time in Godzilla movies, humans are just in the way, getting killed simply due to being in the wrong place at the wrong time. But in Minus One, they are being exterminated by Godzilla. They are the focus of his rage. We see him shredding entire city blocks with his tail, throwing objects like the train cart directly in the way of another train, likely knowing the chaos that it will cause. And we even see him hurl half a ship into a building. For all we know, this could be a hospital full of innocent people. And in this shot here, we see something that has always been avoided in most Godzilla movies. We see him purposely stepping on people. Now put yourself in this scenario. Just imagine coming to the scene after this attack. You look into the giant footsteps, and amidst the debris and rubble, you see the remains of multiple crushed people. Their clothes, the only thing still having some sort of familiar shape. The rest, well, you get the idea. Throughout this trailer, one thing that really stands out are the screams of the helpless souls. The separate shot showing humans from their perspective sets the tone here. From these angles here, we know that the movie isn't going to shy away from showing humans being brutally killed, and that alone will make the movie more impactful for everyone watching. Now, I've noticed over the years that the movies that have more of that true fear and terror sort of vibe going on are the ones that actually show the characters being killed. Usually when you see them killed off screen, it just doesn't hit the same. You know what I'm talking about, right? And just remember, Godzilla's hunting these people. All their deaths are purposefully happening. We are going to witness the return of the true king to his most original and scary state, like how it all began. And that truly is why this movie will potentially be the most scary yet in the entire series. But let me know what you think. Hey guys, Jacob here. Thanks for watching this video. Good on ya. If you want more Godzilla Minus One content, you make sure and stick with us here at Dangerville. It's gonna be a great time leading up to the release of this new movie. So, hang out with us and we could get hunted by Godzilla together or something.